For additional analysis on today's attack on the New York City subway is former FBI agent and ABC News contributor Brad Garrett. Brad, thanks for joining us. It's been about 12 hours at this point since the attack this morning. What would authorities be analyzing at this point to really try to track down the suspect?
Well, Lindsay and Pierre touched on some of it. I mean, you've got a wealth of potential evidence. You have an apparent weapon described as a Glock with an extended magazine at the scene. It may well give you a location or a name of the person who purchased it, because the vast majority of mass shooters buy guns illegally and they buy them in true name. That's one lead. The credit card Pierre talked about, linking it to the U-Haul. So if in fact the three things, the gun, the credit card, and the U-Haul are all linked to one person, you may well have this mass shooter. And also, there may be other indicators based on the name that NYPD is currently talking about, at least linked to the U-Haul, as to does he have any, I won't say history of mass shootings, but what is his history? I mean, at this point, I'm sure they've interviewed people around him. Is he from New York? Is he from someplace else? But all of that's going to go together, where I believe within hours, if not the next day or so, you're going to see an arrest warrant for someone and hopefully have him in custody, or at least locate him shortly after the warrant's issued.
Right. It seems like they at least have some addresses with connections to Philadelphia and also Wisconsin. Now, the NYPD says they are not investigating this as an act of terrorism, but does that mean it shouldn't be considered a terrorist attack?
Of course, it's a terroristic act anytime you commit a mass shooting. It terrorizes people. You know, an important thing to understand, Lindsay, is whether somebody is driven by Islamic extremism, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, or they're driven by some far-right philosophy. It really doesn't matter from the standpoint that it's all usually one person that feels either justified or just mad and want to seek revenge, and they feel powerless. Because every one of these shooters, whether it's some sort of ideology or it's just stuff in their head, that they're mad at the world or mad at individuals or mad at the transit authority, if that's even relevant in this case, that it all goes back to you're really looking for the same evidence. You're really going to look for the same things to link together that I just described that are relevant to that particular crime. And so as a result, then you end up with a lone shooter that probably bought the gun through his his true name, maybe traveled to New York, maybe has a history in New York, but whatever it might be, it's all right there to solve, because most mass shootings tend to be solved for a number of things I just mentioned. And clearly, they don't really cover their tracks, because everything is driven by the event of committing the act, because that's when they feel powerful. Let's face it, that's what drives us, folks. No matter what their motivation is, it's all about power.
So do you feel pretty optimistic that they're going to be able to track him down in short order?
I think so. I mean, the only thing I can think of that would not occur, many mass shooters obviously get killed at the scene. He obviously got away. If he decided to take his own life, perhaps if he went to a location that they're not aware of, it may take them a while. But my sense is it's not going to take them very long before they either have him in custody or know where he is.
Former FBI agent and ABC News contributor Brad Garrett. Thank you so much, as always, Brad.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.